here in the Mid-South. 3rd and 4. Play action over the middle and intercepted as it went off the hands of Jordan Matthews. Ole Miss will avenge last season's last-minute loss.
I love you. We're going to be a very, very good football team. We're going to get better because of this. We're going to get better because of this. We're going to learn. We're going to make some adjustments. We're going to be very critical of ourselves. Everybody included. Myself starting with me. Be very critical of ourselves. Fix the things that need to get fixed and move on. Last year we didn't start off the way we wanted to start out either. We had a hell of a season. So stick together. Believe in one another. Love each other. Keep working. Keep working. 6 seconds at a time. Just get better every single day. It's going to hurt. Go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and move on. Everybody got me? Believe in yourself. Believe in your teammates. Believe in the program and what we're doing. Keep moving in the right direction. Everybody got me? Everybody understand that? I love you. Starts with I love you. It always ends with I love you. It's going to break on Chase Garner.
Family on 3, 1, 2, 3. Family.
Today, though, belongs to Quinn Snyder and the Utah Jazz, who get their first playoff series victory.
Every year that I've been in LA, like we've talked about winning a championship. You know, the expectations have been the same every year, so the disappointment's the same every year. I have this like very ritualistic drive into the arena. As you get off the 105 and it becomes the 110, there's this really high, long overpass. When it's a day game and it's a clear day, you can kind of see all of the LA basin when you get to the top of the overpass. And at the very crest of it, you see downtown. And driving in before Game 7, and I got to that crest, the thought hit me that that's the last time I might make that drive. It was an unsettling thought. I didn't like that feeling. When the game ended and I first got back to the locker room, I kind of had this like sort of dark existential moment where I was like, what is the point of all this?
Do you keep in touch with Krzyzewski?
I do. He's great. He's really great. I talked to him. Actually, he texted me yesterday just to let me know that he loved me.
Thing that you guys need. For our players, the guys that are here. You know, when I got the job, I texted you guys, I loved you. And I'm telling you right here, face to face, I love you guys. I thank you for giving me the honor of being your coach, being in your life, and trying to help you guys.
We will no longer be comfortable being great. It's getting everybody to commit to waking up every single day and trying to be the best you possibly can be, and we haven't done that. We've gotten to a point where we are great and we're comfortable with being great. That's the issue. We haven't broken through with these types of programs yet. That's everything. Every single thing matters. And I'm going to be all over all of it.
The big difference between a really good player and a great player is great players don't get tired. They just don't. And what makes them great is when the good players get tired, the great player kicks their ass. That's the difference. So every day you're working on that. Every day you're working on that. We can coach ball screens and passing into the post and cutting and playing defense. We're not here to coach your energy level and your effort. That's a given. You wouldn't be here if I had to coach that. That's what other coaches have to do. They have to coach energy. We don't. You all know that. You all know that. Okay?
You should love this place right here. You should love the gym. You should love the gym. Yeah, you should want to be in here a lot. What's the thing that gets you out of it? What's one of the things that gets you out of it? Tired. Tired. Okay? And when you're tired, what do you start thinking about? I'm tired. You. Man, I'm tired. When you're home, you say, Mom, I'm tired, and you expect some sympathy, or, oh, baby, you know, don't be tired. Don't be tired. My mother, God bless her, I never saw my mom sick. In other words, when I grew up, I woke up every day. My mom was there. I took it for granted. She's never tired, or she never showed it. You know, be as tough as your mothers. You know, yeah, they show up all the time. All right, and we need to show up all the time. Be as tough as your mothers.
These young ladies got the kind of stuff that you want the most.
Yeah. When I watch them play, plays their butt off every possession. They come down here, they get a rebound, they outlet it, and they get a layup at the other end. Then they run back, block a shot, go down the other, and they just play like that the whole game. Okay, that's one. Are they unselfish? Are they a great teammate? When they get subbed out of the game, they go sit at the end of the bench, put a towel on, or are they involved in the game? So, are they the kind of person that I want at my house for dinner? Are they the kind of kid that's going to go to class all the time?
See, now I'm starting to get into the sauce a little bit. I sit in my dark office and I make effort tapes. How do you get a young lady to dive on that ball and get a loose ball, or else? I mean, these Connecticut women play with tremendous effort. It's the greatest compliment I can give you. How do you get that out of them?
Well, I appreciate that, and we have a film, we have a tape. It's about 5 minutes, and we go through the years. See this kid? That was 30 years ago. Look at the play they just made. There's the best player in America, Diana Taurasi, diving on a loose ball at half court. And when kid doesn't dive on that loose ball, I don't care what the score is, we just go, you know, one of the nice things about having 8 high school Americans on our team, if you don't do it, I'll find somebody who will. And it just keeps feeding itself.
It forced me to work harder. You know, look, I always try to outwork people, right? That's just how I made my mark. So the game was at 7. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come to the Staples Center because we're playing. This is when the Lakers had Kobe and Shaq. Okay, this is like the championship Lakers. I was like, you know, I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock, and I want to make sure I make 400 made shots before I go back into the room, and then I sit in the sauna and I get ready for the game. Who do I see? I see Kobe Bryant, already working out. So once I set my foot across that line, I started working out, and so I worked out for a good hour and a half. And when I came off after I was done, I sat down. And of course, I still heard the ball bouncing. I look down, I'm like, this guy's still working out? So he was working out. Like, it looks like he was in a dead sweat when I got here. And he's still going. And it's not like his moves are nonchalant, lazy. He's doing like game moves, you know? I sit there and I unlace my shoes. I'm like, I want to see how long this goes. So I sit out there and watch another 25 minutes. And he got done. I said, okay, I think I've seen enough. Go play, you know, come back. Get in the sauna, get ready for the game. That game, he drops 40 on us, okay? And after the game is over, I'm like, I have to ask this guy. Like, I have to understand, like, why he works like that. Right. So after the game is over, I'm like, hey, Cove, like, why were you in the gym for so long? He's like, because I saw you come in. and I wanted you to know that it doesn't matter how hard you work, that I'm willing to work harder than you.
Wow.
You inspired me to be better. And it was the first time I started to see this level of competitiveness where I said, I need to start doing more. Right. Wow. But you never get better if you're not willing to put in the time. And basketball is very similar to the game of life. There's going to be ups and downs. It's not always going to be easy. There are going to be challenges. There's still going to be curveballs thrown at me. But if you put in the work and you constantly put in the work, that's the only way you're going to grow.
First time anyone's ever asked me that. That's a heck of a question. Attitude comes first. We got to have guys that are going to believe in our mission. They're going to believe in what we want to do. Once they believe, then we can teach them the technique. It all starts with our mindset, and we've got guys that are completely bought into what we do.
Time is very precious to me. I don't know how much I have left, and I have some things that I would like to say. I'm fighting cancer. Everybody knows that. I rode on the plane up today with Mike Krzyzewski, my good friend and a wonderful coach. What people don't realize, he's a 10 times better person than he is a coach. He's meant a lot to me in these last 5 or 6 months of my battle.
Jim Valvano and I became brothers, really, during the last 4 or 5 months of his life. He knew that he was dying of cancer. He was in Duke Hospital, and we spent a few nights every week together, and we had many moments. The very best moment, I think, was when he said, "Yeah, I'm going to die. I know I'm going to die, but I'm going to win." And I asked him, "What do you mean?" He said, "I want to beat cancer. After I die, I want, when we finally beat cancer, I want to be there."
I look at where I am now, and I know what I want to do. What I would like to be able to do is to spend whatever time I have left and to give and maybe some hope to others. We are starting the Jimmy V Foundation for Cancer Research.
Do you remember the last thing he said to you?
You know, I do not remember the last thing. And the reason I don't, because I thought he would live forever. I was with him when he died. I never looked at my relationship with him as this is the last moment. I was always anticipating the next moment.
Don't give up. Don't ever give up. And that's what I'm going to try to do. Every minute that I have left, I will thank God for the day and the moment I have.